Rudy, just kind of getting a few games now under your guys' belt, what's your overall impression of where you guys are at on the developmental curve getting ready for the regular season?
I think we got ways to go. I think defensively, last game was much better. Offensively, I think there's even more room to grow on our habits. Just spacing the floor, making the right play for our teammates. Kind of like losing ourselves to the team and to the success of the team. I think that's where we still need to grow, and those next few games are going to be great for us to keep building on that and make sure we this is something that is non-negotiable for us. And I think that's the mindset that's gonna, when comes May and playoff and try to get to achieve our goal, that's going to be the difference maker down the stretch.
Coach has been kind of emphasizing pushing the ball a little bit more off of makes and misses, maybe a little bit. It seemed like in New York it was a little bit better that way, but what's that process like for you to try and start that break and get kind of create easier basketball?
For me, it's pretty simple. I mean, if I don't get the rebound, I just rerun most of the time. Create gravity, and then try to get easy baskets and get the ball. If I get it, early in offense. If not, usually guys are going to come in and our shooters going to get wide open threes. If we run and we throw ahead and push it the right way. Now, when I get the rebound, for me, most of the time, it's just finding a ball handler and then quick outlet, and then just get into our actions. But I think being able to use that advantage and create an advantage by our pace and guys being aware of who's going to bring the ball up and who will not. And when you will not, so there should be 4 guys that know that they will not figure out that they will not bring the ball up at this moment, and everybody has to run with purpose.
When the coach has also said, like, you guys, he doesn't want you throwing the ball backward to guys. Like, you get the rebound and then Ant comes and gets it or something like that. Do you feel really comfortable in terms of just pushing an outlet up the floor?
Yeah, it's great. This is fun.
Yeah.
This is when you create the advantage. Teams are smart. They know that transition is the most efficient offense for everybody. So obviously they do our best to try to limit as much as they can the transition. So I think the time between when we take the ball out or when we get the rebound and the way we throw the outlet or we just push, I think that's what gonna separate us from being average or below average or being really, really good in transition. That's why those teams like Indiana do really, really good. As soon as they get the stop, they're already ready to throw ahead or push.
Talking to some of those guys the other day, they said in some cases it took close to a whole season a few years ago for them to really get that style in place, cemented. For you guys, are you kind of willing and accepting that this might take some time, turnovers might go up as a result, as you kind of get used to playing this way and developing those habits, as you said?
Yeah, I think it's about being all aware of who we are trying to be and holding each other accountable. And I think if it's turnovers, try to find your teammate. I think it's pretty good turnover. If it's better than turnovers, try to dribble or try to bad turnovers. I think those turnovers are when you're trying to find your teammates. I think it's good. It's like I'm trying to find you. It didn't happen. We get back on defense. I think those turnovers might bring us together more than like the selfish turnovers.
When it comes to, we saw Ant guarding Brunson a decent amount the other night. He's talked about wanting to take more A matchups kind of off of Jaden's plate. And when he does that, how does it maybe affect the overall team defense? Because now you might be able to deploy Jaden in different ways as well.
I mean, it sets the tone. It sets the tone for everybody, and Ant is capable. He's capable of, if he decides to be an all-defensive type player. And I think for him the next step is guarding everybody like it's a matchup that he takes personal, and I think if he just has that mindset of whoever I'm guarding, I'm gonna guard them the same way, and almost like it's like you compete with yourself, and it doesn't matter who you got in, you're competing with yourself. I think if he has that mindset and holding himself accountable on that end, I think he got a chance to be an all-defensive player, and I think our team's going to be at another level defensive.
Rudy, what did stand out, especially in that first half against the Knicks defensively? What were you guys doing that was different than maybe the first 2 games? What kind of stood out to you?
I thought our ball pressure was much better. I thought we did a great job closing the paint. You know, maybe sometimes we overhelped a little bit, but at least we did a great job taking away, you know, anything at the rim. And I thought, for the most part, I thought we did a pretty good job rebounding, even though we still got room to grow. But I liked our mindset. You know, I thought the mindset was there, and now I think if we do a better job with the turnovers, I think our defense will. I think we'll probably, you know, win this game by 15, 20 points. So a lot of good things.
Rudy, are you feeling any fresher or different, like in this camp, just without the international play, or can you sense it any much of a difference? Or
I'm feeling great.
Yeah,
I'm feeling great. You know, every year is different, but I'm feeling great. You know, I think there's something to accomplish this year. So it's exciting.
Get Mike anything for his birthday?
Not yet.
It's a long time to go get a card.
I'm gonna think about it. He's 30.
38?
38? A lot of love.
There you go.
Is the chess club still going, or is that fallen off over the summer?
I think some guys are playing. Now we're gonna get it going a little bit. I'm ready. I played a lot this summer.
With Jesse off this team, I mean, are you now the ranking chess master, or?
We shall find out.